9 days, 3D500 on the dash. 18 races we avoid in the crash. Track competition, but the transit is the test. Rain or the sunshine, we don't ever get to rest. Road hazards lurking, unknowns on the way. We push in the limits in the heat of the day. Tire rack, one lap of America. 3,500 miles, that's endurance in the chest. Tire rack.
All right, let's try and bring in our pit now. Good morning, Mark.
Hey guys.
How you doing, brother?
Good. I'm out here at the technically named corner of the bitch, and it's also a phenomenal view, as we can show everybody.
Yep.
It's just going to be a great spot to be today. There's going to be lots of action, and you know, you really cannot this morning.
Yep. It's a beautiful day, no doubt. Mark, you know what I'm wondering, because you are out in there, I might come join you for 1 second, because if I can increase the signal strength, because he should be in line of sight to the Starlink.
This is true.
We should be able to have an even better feed. So I may come down and join you for just 1 second.
Ask him if there's an outlet there.
On the
No outlets where I am.
we have a portable power bank.
Yes, we do.
Well, I'm going to bring you a power bank as well, so we can keep you running easy.
Woohoo!
So we got all the
Bring a
things. For this.
C-cord.
That's okay.
Maybe
That'll
a
work.
C-cord and a charger. I'm going too.
Easy enough. Let me go and try and solve that. In the meantime, Brian's going to start calling the action when we're good to go here.
Brian.
Chat it up.
So you're going to take the Starlink down there?
No.
Oh, okay.
All he needs is this, and the needs is this, and then if he's within line of sight, he should be able to fence it.
And we just got a text message from Brocker, and we are going to be running cars here right now.
Find out the last car in the group, and after we go to the hot lap, they don't have time. Let me know. Obviously, we'll call that last car around, so don't wait for that. When we get to that point, we start out with a orientation lap. They come around and do the 3 hot laps. Please call that 4-wheel off or spin. Part of our contact, of course. And let me do a part of the stop. And control the location. Let me know if you see any car passing. It's not a problem, but they didn't know. And 5 cars are coming out.
Down and away goes the Quality Time Racing Porsche, Salil and Tomo, followed by Brownie in the Toyota PE Motorsports Supra.
Yeah,
The Cunning
so Salil
Stunts.
is doing the driving today for the GT3 Quality Time Racing.
So third out is the Cunning Stunts ZR1. And then the last car in the group is the Goodyear 911. As soon as we get the Goodyear Porsche here on the front stretch, we are going to be green flag for the first run group of this morning.
How am I coming through okay, Brian?
At the moment, yes, you are.
Beautiful. Yeah, so as I don't know if you heard me, Salil is doing the driving today for quality. Yesterday we had Tomo behind the wheel.
Up, Salil just took the green and he's heading towards you. You'll probably see him in about 30 seconds or so.
Yeah, we can catch a glimpse of him here. We'll see just a little dot way down there heading into one. Then coming up through. He is already on it. We can already hear his tires.
Oh, we got all four cars taking the green, and everybody's headed towards you for the first time.
Beautiful. Woo! And that is why we're here today. This corner is spicy.
The Super using up all that curb on the exit of the final corner.
Oh, he was hands full of counter steer coming up over the hill as well.
Yeah, I saw him. He did a little plowing there on the exit of that corner. My co-host joining us back now.
Howdy, good people. Woo! Little jog in the morning.
Salil for round two. It was a bit tighter on the apex last time. Looks like the number 6 vet might be making up on some ground on the Supra.
Well, let's see what timing wise we've got a 118 versus a 119 for their second lap here. 117 on the vet. And let's see what Team Goodyear has. So Marcus King, certainly the fastest so far. Goodyear with a 119, so actually the slowest of the bunch right now. Alrighty. Coming around to take the checkered flag is Salil. Running a 118.8, so very close. Just a 10th off.
That number 6 C8 is definitely catching the Supra.
Well, that's Super around a 119.5, so just a 10th slower. And yep, he's definitely caught him up because he's running a 117.9. Well, yeah, certainly a lovely track out here in Jennings, Oklahoma. Then we're going to have our next group of cars lining up. You know, last night's transit wasn't too terribly bad, was it, Brian?
Nope. Sitting on the Discord watching the SOS calls come in and the police reports. One SOS call that we saw on the Discord actually featured our overall leader, Tom and Salil.
That's true. Yeah, we can talk about that for a minute there. So Tom and Salil had a rear tire go flat on them yesterday. They were able to get that taken care of, and I believe it was. Well, let me go back to the message here because lots of people on the Wi-Fi. Yep, that is. Yes, sir. On our start link because wants to try to connect to it. So our live typing and scoring is having the same issue that we were having initially with lots of people on the guest Wi-Fi here, which means that it is super slow. And obviously that is a priority for us to make sure that we can bring you the live timing and scoring here. So if need be, I might have to reposition some things so he can be within line of sight.
Yep.
So we'll see what happens there. But yeah, so I was checking out the message here to see.
In this next group, we've got Chris Mayfield going to be lining up in that Lotus Evora.
Ooh, boy.
And I hear something really loud out in the background. I think it might be a hybrid.
Yeah, I think so. Traditionally very, very loud cars.
The second in line is going to be the
I don't know if we're
Mountain
actually on
Pass.
right now. Hey, Mark, can you hear us?
Second in line is going to be the Mountain Pass.
Hey, Mark, can you hear us?
And we're starting the hot lap.
Or is it streaming?
Yeah, he's streaming.
Well, I guess we're live. Sorry, folks, we're still trying to assess whether or not we're live because all of a sudden all of our guests who we had in queue are no longer there. So what I might have to do. Okay.
About 15-second delay.
That's good in case we have to beep anything.
Yeah. Beep.
So Mayfield down there with a 120 to start off with. Let's see. Let's try and reconnect our pit reporter here because Doesn't seem to be that we can see anything with them. So let's try this again. Party in the chat. Yeah, there you go. Do it up, buddy. All right, Pit Road is joining. Let's try and get them back. All right. Well, he's turned his phone right back up.
He's going Mike Roberts on us.
He has gone Mike Roberts. Ooh. Oh, there we go. We see
a
cars now.
Loti.
Yeah, there's the Lodi.
And there's the Lotus.
All right, can you guys hear me now?
I can hear you now, buddy. I got you loud and clear. It looks like we've sorted
All
out
right.
some things. All righty, so we've got the cars now running around here pretty good.
All my witty comments for nothing.
That, you know, we know that they were funny and we know that they were good, so we'll just go with that.
Perfect.
Jot them down and you can use them tonight in the OnlyFans coverage.
There you go.
Right.
So we've got Mayfield and that Tesla of DeKonig doing pretty good. They're pretty much neck and neck. The first lap, the Tesla had the advantage, but second lap, Mayfield pulled it out by 0.2 of a second. And that C8 from ASM, we have Smedgard there, is running a 1:19 on their second lap here. Another 1:17.6 for Mayfield, so very consistent on his laps. I mean, he was literally 6 or 7 thousandths of a second different.
Yep.
So that is phenomenal for Mayfield. That is very, very consistent. And DeKonig lost a lot of time there, went from a 1:17 to a 1:20. So certainly may have had a bobble someplace.
Yep.
And a 1:19.6 for Rumspringer. So again, that is very consistent. Only a 10th off there. Well done from their second to third. Consistency paying off because that's going to certainly help them. At Corvette, slowing down by 2 seconds with a 1:23.4, so losing a handful of time there. Yep, Dewey, it is pretty incredible, but it's also the driving. I mean, you just saw how consistent he was. I mean, you are looking at a 1/10 of a second. Wasn't quite as good as what we saw with Mayfield. I mean, that was a 7 thousandths of a second. But certainly Andy doing a phenomenal job at piloting that car. Nicely done.
It always amazes
So
me.
I'm sorry. Was the hybrid Corvette the one that kind of dropped some time?
Yeah.
So I wonder if battery management on a track like this might be part of an issue.
It could be. I mean, he started off at a 1:22.9. His second lap was a 1:21.4, and then his third lap was a 1:23.4. So slower than his out lap from a standing start.
Yeah. So we know past one laps.
But here's the thing, Mark. Think about this, though. You had a car that is the base version of that. So even with its base engine, right, it was doing a 1:19.
True.
So, the E-Ray didn't get into there, so it could be a combination of driver too and track.
Yep.
Well.
We have our doing their out lap currently.
Yep.
Oh, here's not my M4, but
your spirit animal.
Right.
The M4 that he's taking all the mental notes of things that he wants to do to the Green Goblin.
No, I don't think he's going to touch the Green Goblin this time around. That's what Zippy's for.
Nah, the Green Goblin's just going to stay nice and how it was.
So he says now.
Here's Randy.
So that's a good point. We have one of our our individuals in the chat here saying the E-Ray might be asking a lot from the front tires too. It's a heavy car, so he's asking what tires they're on. I think they were on the Michelins, if I'm not mistaken.
I forgot.
Yeah.
I completely forgot what tires they were on this week.
I think they were Michelin.
So I had a brief conversation with Randy this morning, and there's no charger close to here for him. So he had to charge and drive in. So I'm wondering how they'll be able to do in the second session today.
Well, that is a challenge, and you're highlighting something very important, is that while these cars can offer incredible performance, it's a challenge to keep them performing long enough to be able to actually win something. So, if I were them, I would maybe talk to the PGR guys because they've done this at this track before, so maybe follow their lead.
Yeah, he was talking to Andrew, I believe, as I kind of was talking to him. So hopefully they've got something figured out, or they've got enough to get through both sessions and back to a charger, or there's close enough he can run during downtime to go get a little boost of charge and back again for the second session.
Yeah. Well, Randy is out and about now. You should be seeing him any moment now.
Our M4 in the first hot lap.
I'll let you know what he times in at momentarily. There he goes up the hill. And you should be seeing that Grand Sport any second now. There you go. Followed by Randy. See if Randy's
Lucid?
Yeah, there's Randy. Let's see if he's getting Randy. Keeping it nice and clean. That M4 running a 122 on their first lap from a standing start.
Okay.
And that Grand Sport running a 124-1 from a standing start.
From Sparks Farm.
There's Rob. Of course, all this coverage brought to you in part by Parts Farm. That Lucid running a 121, so fastest of the bunch from a standing start. Let's see what Rob does. Rob with a 126. So, trying to get his footing this morning. You should be seeing that M4 any moment now.
Yep, just came in the frame.
Another thing that
very nice and tight. He's very calm and smooth through here.
All right, so that M4 dropping 2 seconds to run a 120.9. And that yeah, could be. Right. And then yep, that Corvette, the Grand Sport, dropping 2 seconds as well. So it seems to be 2 seconds is the delta. Let's see if that Lucid, that Lucid, a little bit less, about 1.5 seconds, running a 120 as opposed to 121.9. So almost 2 seconds there. And let's see if Rob takes a chunk of time off. I'm going to hope he's down in the 124s at least on this one.
Yeah, I'm just wondering if the winds this morning, even though they have not picked up yet, are affecting the lap times.
It could be, but Rob just did a 123.5, so a little bit better than what I was expecting there. So he's certainly shaving some off. Maybe his third lap gets a little faster, unless he's overheated the tires there. But Rob running on those Michelin Pilot Sport, they're the PSC 240s.
Yes.
So he's running on they used to be called the Connects. So they might be coming into their own. It's a hot day, so they'll fare a little bit better. They won't get as greasy as quickly, and they'll get nice and sticky. So he might see some improvement on this lap.
Yep. Here comes the M4 across the line.
Yep, the M4. Wow. Gains time almost 4 seconds slower than their second lap.
Ooh.
So they had something happen, or they overheated their tires. Because remember, today is going, while it is windy, as Brian is correct, it is also going to be a hot day. It's very sunny. And yeah, the Grand Sport picked up a second as
The
well.
Lucid.
And the Lucid stayed a little consistent. He 2/10 slower, but very consistent. Let's see what Rob does here on those.
Rob was pretty aggressive coming into the bitch here, and he had
Well, those tires are going
a
to be
couple
sticking out.
corrections.
Yeah, those tires are
Yeah, he had a
definitely going to
couple
be sticking.
corrections. The M4 was nice and collected through here, so he might have had a
Yep.
few on another part of the course to slow him down on his last lap.
Yeah, well, Rob knocking off another second, so improving every lap here. He wound up with a time faster than that M4 by the end.
Wow, good job.
So he found fully, let's see here, 4 seconds, or no more than that, because his outlap. So yeah, he found 4.5 seconds.
And also, as we know from Thursday and Friday, Rob's not at 100%. He's definitely fighting
Oh yeah,
a cold or something going on. So, and as many of us know, if you're in the car trying to drive 10
Yep.
tenths and you're not feeling well, it's tough.
100%. I mean, he was asking, do we have any alternates? Asking if we were to step out, but he
Right.
he wanted to be out here, and we appreciate his support and we appreciate him being out here. But yeah, he's pushing hard. Found a lot of time that session, so good on him.
Sometimes when the best medicine is putting your helmet on.
It's true.
And eating every 30 minutes.
Apparently, if you got a tapeworm, especially, right?
Yeah. Yeah. If you guys,
Man, I don't know how he's so thin.
I don't know either. If you were in our text thread, you would just be laughing your heads off, because every 30 or 45 minutes, he just texts out of the blue, "I'm hungry.
I'm hungry.
Where we're eating." So he had on the road last night. He had made a takeout order, and we were just ahead of him. And I texted him. I said, "We're going to stop off and snipe your order, so when you get there, you'll have no food." Which I think he would have been disappointed, because the place that he was stopping at actually had Diablo sandwiches.
Well, here comes our Viper.
Yep.
We had a chance to talk about how well they and the car are doing so far in the event.
Yeah, we're losing your signal a little bit there, buddy.
Oh, am I back now?
I can hear you, and let's see if the video works now. It's freezing a little bit. I'm thinking during our break we might have. Yeah, okay, your video's good. You're panning. Thinking I might have to reposition some Starlink things so this way we can have timing and scoring utilizing it as well as us here. So we'll figure some things out.
Do the things. No, I was saying how we had talked to the Viper team, and they were thrilled with how the car is doing and their placement so far overall. And they should be. They're doing really well.
Yep. Well, Steve and Tom, they're no stranger to each other and to that car.
Very true.
So we've got 2 Corvettes out, a Viper and another Corvette. So we got 3 Corvettes. So
We've got Alien Chicken, we got the Kentucky Boys, and we got the Viper, and then we've got the Smoko Corvette with Morgan and Doug.
I think our Alien Chicken's the first one up through.
Yep.
Should be.
It's coming in right now.
If not, something terrible has happened.
They've been probed.
Kentucky Boys.
Yep. So yesterday, I know you were, some individual slingshot around there with the freezing there. We saw them obviously having a little bit of a bobble at Nashville, and turned out to be their alternator, giving them an issue, which is why that kept cutting in and out. So they've gotten that sorted and they're out and about now. And Alien Chicken running a 125 even with Catcherd and Baker running a 125.3. So certainly neck and neck there. 0.3 different, not bad for a 13 versus a 26 car. 127 for that Viper, so a little bit slower on the group here. Let's go, Morgan. Where are you at?
It might be tough for you guys to see through my feed, but I can see the uphill right-hander here across the way, and the Alien Chicken's taking all the curbing and being nice and aggressive.
Well, it's reflecting on the times, whereas Morgan there is running a 133.3. I wonder if they're having some power issues again because they're generally faster than that. They are fully more than 10 seconds off the pace from this group. See Alien Chicken coming down to the start line. Running a 122.2, so picking up a couple seconds there. Almost 3. $122.7. Kentucky boys keeping it neck and neck. Nicely well done there. So certainly staying in the hunt.
The wind is definitely picking up here.
And we've got Loudon there, saving 3 seconds there as well. So well done there. So it seems to be from the first to second lap in this group, delta of about 3 seconds. Which seems to be what we've been seeing across the board, which isn't bad. And running a 129, so again, almost 4 seconds there.
Comes the Alien Chicken back in.
Yep, and you talk about the wind, and we were talking about that on and off. We're expecting gusts of upwards of 30 miles an hour today, so that is certainly going to play a role, particularly with the cars with a lot of aero. The ones that are very aero dependent. And we've got
the big aero cars, if they get that gust in the wrong direction.
We had that Alien Chicken come down 0.2 of a second slower, so keeping it fairly consistent. 122.4. And Kentucky boys rather the 123.7, so they picked up some time there.
Yeah, but they had some puffs of smoke coming out of the tailpipes of that coming through that last corner once they got back under power.
Well, that's not ideal.
That just didn't look normal.
Yeah, well, Loudon actually found almost a second there, so about a half a second, so did better on the third lap overall. We'll follow that story with the Kentucky boys. What their issue of the day is today. What they're going to be piecing back together, if anything. And Smoko came across the line with a 129.4, so keeping consistent, but again, picked up about 0.3 of a second. So, it seems to be, again, first lap, out lap, always slower because you're a standing start. Second lap, you're finding about 3 seconds, maybe a little bit more. And then by that third lap, tires are getting hot and you are picking up about 0.3. It seems to be fairly consistent. So not too dissimilar from yesterday.
Didn't see any smoke this time from Kentucky boys.
Yep. Maybe it was just wheel spin.
Who knows? It could have been anything. He could have just been wringing the neck of that thing, and
Well, I've reached out to the team to see if we could get a possible answer if there's something amiss.
Amos?
Amiss?
He's not up yet.
No.
Later.
But we have
later today in the coverage.
Eric Schemer out there along with JD Cruel. Of course, JD, our Garmin entry. Garmin providing those cool Catalyst 2 units, as well as the Epic swatches for the winning team. Yep. All of us rocking the Garmins.
Yes.
Yeah. And there's a reason for that. They work. They look good. They are functional, and we don't have to charge them every day. I think I think JD and I did that last year or 2 years ago.
2 years ago.
Where we charged ours at the beginning of the event and didn't charge it throughout the event, and I still had about, I think it was 30 some percent by the time we got done the week. And I mean, I kind of did the same thing now, and I'm at 84% with 12 days left of life here.
I think I charged mine.
Yeah, I charged my watch the morning that I left, and I didn't even bring a charger with me.
There you go. So that there are many reasons why we've opted to use Garmin's.
Yep. I've enjoyed my Epix Pro 2 since I've had it. I've going on 2 years now.
My Mark actually I've had for I think 3.5 now.
Yeah.
I got it. You know, before that I had the Mark.
So we got a chance to talk to the husband and wife team in the M2, the Bimmer World M2, and they almost didn't make it. About 2 weeks ago, they had an engine failure.
Oh.
And so it was find an engine, get time to put it in, back together, tuned, and so they almost didn't make it.
Well, glad they did. And we've got Sheemer heading out, so you've got the Cayman heading your way, Unicorn Racing.
We can actually catch them.
Yeah, you
over
should.
here quick.
Yeah, just coming over the
There
hump.
they go.
Yep.
We'll see them here.
And
I
you
don't want to pant too much to give our viewers seasickness.
That's okay. You're in the corner at the bottom there. And then we've got JD up next.
And they'll be popping up over.
And here's your M2, the Words team, husband and wife team. They'll be third up.
And it's confirmed that thing has the Bimmer World book thrown at it.
Yeah. And then the Lotus Elise, your favorite car.
I just don't fit in it. Nice and smooth.
Oh.
Well done.
Eric and Ben both having been here many times.
Yeah, that was real smooth.
Well, again, can't underestimate them. Not always in the fastest car, but very well driven all the time.
And I guess with them driving Champ Car and AER together so much, they've probably gotten their driving styles closer together. So not a lot of setup changes, especially in their racing.
Probably correct. So what's interesting is that I don't see a time coming across for Sheemer, but I do see a 34 and a 24 for JD, and for that M2. That M2, 10 seconds faster than JD, so I'm going to think there's a pass.
I was shocked at how quick the M2 came into the frame. So, oh boy, I got to hurry up and get back over. He is definitely reeling him in, and he's putting down some time. And he's never been here before.
Oh, well, you couldn't tell. So that at least with the 131, but do you see the Cayman come down?
The Cayman.
We're going to have a pass right here on the back. If you look in the back, the M2 is passing JD right now.
Yeah, well, we saw that coming. I mean, he was 10 seconds on the first lap alone.
I think Brianna is driving this morning.
Is she?
I think so.
Okay.
And I know Bridget will be driving the Vette this morning.
Uh-huh. So again, no time for the
R18 or the M2.
Cayman's running 124. Yep. There was the pass.
Yep.
So let's see what that M2 comes down and does here. They hustle at a 121. So again, finding 3 seconds, on their second lap. So I'm going to assume, and Brianna, she's in there finding 2 seconds this lap. So there you go. Good job. Within that delta.
I think he lost a ton. I don't think the M2 lost a ton. Pass was very looked like pretty well orchestrated.
Yeah, certainly not, because, well, I'll tell you what, though, that at least finding 5 seconds. So certainly a big difference from their first to second lap, and I'm going to assume Unicorn Racing probably was in the 126s or 127s on their first lap, if that was the case there.
We should be popping up over the hill here.
Yeah, well, ex-driver, the track hasn't changed much. Checker flag out a 124.9 for Sheamer, so staying consistent. But again, there's that, 2 or 3 tenths that we see constantly eking up by that third lap. So tires truly starting to go away at that point, and now you know why we generally do 3 laps, right? On street tires, that's really where the performance is for a time trial. A 121.5, so actually that M2 finding 3 tenths more. Well done them. Great job of driving that for somebody who hasn't been here before.
Yeah, part of the time found on that M2 could have been, a little bit lost time, but not bad.
Brianna finding some time as well. A little, just about a second there. So well done if that is her behind the wheel. And
I believe it is.
very consistent on that Elise. So just picking up a second or a tenth, excuse me. So well done.
Yeah, I can 100% confirm that it's Brianna in the car, unless JD is using the remote control.
Well, if he is, good job. But if she is, even better job, because she did outstanding there. So great job, Brianna. You certainly found the time every lap. And, it's interesting because that's really what this event is, because truly it's for people who haven't really been to these tracks before to have that sight and lap and to try and do better every lap. And she certainly did it. Yeah, it's
on this track.
Yeah,
Go
so
ahead, JD.
JD just says it's literally Brianna's 4th time ever on this track.
4th session.
Oh, 4th session, yeah.
Second day.
So, yeah, she did a great job.
Very proud.
Yep, should be JD. She did a great job. JD, a proud papa there.
Are you ready?
I hear that distinct sound of a GTD lurking.
Well, I'm thinking you're probably right.
Scotty.
Killed a whale behind them.
James. And I believe Kevin has only driven here once before as well.
Yep. But it's
not in this car.
Not in this car, correct.
Correct. Not in this car, but once before. I was probably in his GT500, I believe. 2023-ish, I believe, is when we were here.
Mark John.
That was the
finishing
year
up.
I shared the Corvette with Michael.
Go ahead, Dan. Copy that. Partially blocked. Yeah, the third cone is lane going in. Copy that.
Alrighty, so let's see what these times start off being here.
Will be 4 cars that make up next. This is driver preference.
Last car in this group, the two dads, one Camaro.
The light forward. I have an idea that will be at the front.
Alrighty.
The Bandit, and now we have GTD.
And
So
Mike,
that 911 Turbo of Sumbitch Racing doing a 124.7 for their standing start lap. That GTD should be coming across the line any moment now.
wing open.
Wing open, running a 129.2. Expecting to see Killer Whale coming across the line next. Running a 129.0, so not bad from James.
Mark John.
Mark John running a 130.3. And now waiting for that Corvette.
Nope.
Camaro.
Two dads, one Camaro.
Two dads, one Camaro, running a 134.5. So starting to run a few more cars there, moving up to 5 cars now to try and expedite our time here today.
It appears that Sumbitch Racing may be pulling out on the GTD here.
Well, let's see here. Some bitch was running a 123, so finding a second here. And then let's see what the GTD is going to come around to do.
A few moments later.
Running a 126, so Kevin certainly getting some time here, finding 4 seconds, 3 seconds in this one, excuse me. So Kevin actually is going to be pulling on some bitch on this lap here. Well, no, we're on 23, so he's going faster. Never mind.
Yep.
So still 3 seconds faster. So James finding 5 seconds here.
It
That
looked like
Corvette
did
finding 3 seconds.
James kind of catch up a little bit to the GTD.
Yeah, he is. Well, let's see here. The Camaro's running a 124, the GTD running a 126, so yanking him in at just about 3 seconds a lap almost.
Yep. Sumbitch Racing is nice, tidy, and fast here, right here.
Well, again, Scotty's been here a bunch of times, so is Mike, and we're being asked, how does one itch a sum? You know, many different ways. Some people use their pinky. Some people use their thumb. Other people use a back scratcher.
And if you subscribe to OnlyFans One Lap Late Night, you can see exactly how.
Yep.
Him and the GTD.
Well, very, very consistent. But again, there's that little bit of a time gain on the GTD picked up. So he's gaining about 0.2 of a second there. And Killer Whale picking up, again, just about 0.2 of a second. So I think the tires being the determining factor there. There you go. See what
Mark John.
Whoa, we're moving things around. Stuff's happening. Come back.
Oh no.
Oh no, indeed. Let's move this guy up again. There we go. Now we can see things a little more or less better. There we go. Now you can see it all.
So getting a live report from the Kentucky boys, notice that smoke coming out of the rear of the car on the last corner, last lap.
Yep.
Just got a message from Tyler saying that think their power steering fluid is boiling over a little bit.
Oh no.
Huh?
But he said, instead of saying boiling over, he said bowling over.
Bowling over.
So I think they got to make the 710 split to remedy that issue. Thank you. I'll be here all week. Tip your waiters.
Your gate for me to go out. It's opening.
We have some cars crossing the track.
Yes, we
Potentially.
do.
Yep, we've got. So one of the unique things about Hallett is that while they do have a tunnel, not often used for us at least, and in order to cross the track, we have to shut down for a moment to allow cars to get across the track to enter and exit. So I'm guessing somebody like Randy and Jason and Team PGR are probably making a hasty exit to go charge their vehicles because there are no chargers on site.
And I think there are no chargers within about 30 minutes.
Yep.
I would probably say the closest chargers would have to be in either
Or
Tulsa
State.
or Oklahoma City.
Yeah. Yep. So, but again, that's almost what they ran into yesterday because they had 20-minute drive, 25-minute drive to where they could find a charger, charge up, have to be there for about, 28, 30 minutes, they were saying, and then head back. So they needed a little over an hour to make that happen.
Yep.
So they're probably doing that now. And, that was actually a topic of discussion, something that
Before they get here, you're clear to send cars.
there we go, sending cars out. That's one of the things that we are trying to speak with Randy and Jason, and maybe have a few other industry experts on to speak about, because what really are the advantages at that point?
Mhm.
And why not a Tesla? What if you're going to be having to sort of stay at around 70, 80 miles an hour for efficiency's sake, at that point, would something like full self-driving make sense for this event? Does it help there? Why the Lucid? So lots of questions I'd like to kind of dive into and understand, and we'll have that discussion a little bit later. We were texting about it last night, Randy and Jason thinking about it, but yeah, certainly food for thought.
Yeah, that was definitely an interesting conversation. You reading off the replies,
Yeah.
um, and really seeing with the cost of the Lucid
Mhm.
and some of the features that it does not have. That why would you pick it over any of the other EVs in the market currently?
Yeah. What's the differentiator? What's the position there? Not saying that I don't like it. Look, it's a very beautiful car.
Yep.
Very well appointed. It's a preference, but just from a usability standpoint and a practicality standpoint, trying to make that consumer case is something that I'm interested in finding out. I haven't driven it yet. I haven't spent any time with it, so talking with people who have certainly very helpful to try and understand.
Well, you could take a family of 4 camping in the trunk of the
It's
car.
does have a rather large. Reminds you of like the old town car trunks.
Yes,
Yeah, it's very cavernous. You can throw lots of. I mean, maybe it's mafia based. Maybe that's their market.
maybe so.
The kinder, greener mafia
Yep.
that has to put bodies in the trunk.
So, how many bodies can I fit in the trunk there?
Hey, I want to say the planet, so I'm gonna get a Lucid.
So we got the CTSV, we've got the Lexus, we've got Andy Hollis in the Elantra, and 2 GR86s to
Yep.
round out the field.
Yep. That
I think
RCF.
the first GR86 is the bucket list guys, and then the second one is the Toyota PE Motorsports.
Yep.
And 5.
We got that Elantra down and away.
Looked like Tom at the wheel this morning of the Elantra.
Yep. Tom Sutter. And we got that first GR86. That sounds like a K-pop band when you look at the name on the list here. Toyota PE running second there. How do we pronounce this? It looks like a K-pop band.
Yeah, it does.
If they win anything, I'm gonna have a terrible time at the awards, Macklin. Trying to stumble my way through that name.
And winning second place,
Me.
the team that sounds like a K-pop band. Come on up.
I'm just gonna give myself the trophy at that point. Be like, me, I win it all.
Whee!
All right, running a 132.5 for that Blackwing. I think we may have lost Mark again because he's not usually that quiet. 133.1 for the RCF.
He may have blown away.
He may have blown away. No, but yeah, it doesn't look too bad yet.
Nope.
The trees they're moving, but they're not grooving. A 129.9 for the Elantra. So the Elantra doing better than the RCF and the CT5. Let's move our pit road out for a second and while we figure this out, see what's going on there. Don't mind us. We can. There we go. Let's bring him back. There you go. Hi again. We lost you.
Sheesh. Again, all my witty comments.
Well, it's like I said to Brian. I said, I think we've lost Mark because we generally hear a lot more from him. He's not this quiet.
Well, it's odd because I can hear you. But, so yeah, I was saying the caddy is coming through and staying way to the inside and kind of not using the track, which probably reflects in his lap time.
So Caddy actually running about third fastest right now in this run group. Fastest being the Elantra at a 129.9, at least from their standing start. We'll see what the Caddy does here. Caddy doing a 129.8, so finding 3 seconds there.
It's this little red BRZ.
That RCF matching
GR86,
time
sorry.
at a 129.1, so finding 4 seconds there. And Tom finding 2 seconds. With that first GR86 coming across the line. Great, finding 4 seconds with a 126.5, the fastest time so far of this group.
Wow.
Yep, K-pop doing well. And we've got Toyota coming across the line at a 129.055, so 4 seconds found for them. So yeah, similar on the GR86s. Finding 4 seconds
Comes
a
our
lap.
caddy for the third and final time through here.
Caddy is stuck in frame, so there we go. We're moving again.
Am I back again?
You're back. We can see things. And we've got the caddy coming down across the line at a 129.8, so nearly identical. A couple or 900ths of a difference, but yeah, not bad. And Tom, picking up 6/10 of a second or the RCF, excuse me. Tom now picking up. Well, okay, so there we go. He was 2/10 difference. A little slower, but there's that delta that we've come to expect. That first GR86 coming across with a only picking up 6/600ths of a second. So that's not bad. Very consistent there. K-pop driving very consistently and well. And Toyota coming across the line with a 129.3, so there's that 3/10 again. Telling the story that we expect.
White car around, please.
Maybe we should have a contest with the viewers to see if after the first lap that they run, have them guess what the next lap will be and see how close they come.
Or we open up online betting and make some money doing that.
I don't think
number
online
two,
betting,
number two.
I don't think online
15
betting
in the
is.
corner.
I'm going to shut up.
When you can't hear me complain, and when I do talk, Brian complains. Ay, ay, ay.
He's hard to please.
That's one way of putting it. I'm going to change this corner's name to Brian.
The Wyan.
The Wyan.
I'm going to call Claire and tell her that you've bought 3 cars this week.
Oh, man. Poly Market 1 lap for the ultimate house exploitation. Well played.
Some of our viewers have a sense of humor.
Absolutely.
If they're still viewing, they must.
Their mom hasn't kicked him out of the basement yet. It's fine.
I think they're watching to see which one of us snap and kill somebody first.
It's only Monday. Who's got a case?
If that happens, they'll
Only Monday?
for sure drop. They'll drop their hot pocket immediately.
Man, drop my chili poops.
It doesn't work when you have a lifesaver in your mouth.
No, it doesn't.
All right, so up to the line we have the Zubak Curl combination. Let's see what they do, and then we've got that Mustang GT going to be lining up behind them.
That's I believe the Hayford Racing Mustang, and then the Tennessee boys.
Yeah.
Followed by the Alpine A110 Elantra RGT Plus.
Their name gets longer every day. It is getting hot here.
Don't sing that song.
Well, you got a hat today, so you're good.
Yeah, I got a hat. I'm saying, like, don't sing that song. It's getting hot in here.
Oh, I wasn't going to. Don't worry about it.
Hey, you got a hat and a tripod today, so you're in high cotton.
Oh, heck yeah. I got a bottle of water.
And we treat you too well.
I know it. Getting spoiled over here.
Gosh. And we're roughing it here in air conditioning and
Well,
comfy chairs.
I mean, air conditioning, but we've got the door propped open so we can get the Starlink signals.
Well, we're also getting that extra wind coming through, which is nice every once in a while.
Every now and then, yeah, but I think the wind shifted because now it's coming toward the glass, which isn't going to help us much.
It's going to blow the heat
Ion's
through
out
the windows.
cruising around in a golf cart.
We ladies here don't want any violence, just good, clean hot laps. What are the track conditions there today? Temperature, wind barometer, thingamajig. Well, there's a big orb of burning gas in the sky, which is providing...
Hold on.
What?
This is getting... That angry beetle was all sorts of angry coming into this corner.
Oh, the burning hot orb of gas in the sky is certainly going to heat up the ground today, and we're expecting mid 80s today with Zubak coming across. Your angry beetle pulled a 133.6, so maybe it's misplaced anger.
Yeah, it was all sorts of angry coming into the corner.
Let's see if it gets sent to anger management before it comes around again. That Mustang faring. Oh, come on now. I don't know. I'm going to make up a time better, maybe. Who knows? The other Mustang doing pretty equal, actually, only a tenth away from that Cayman. So 2025 Mustang, we don't know what it did. It went around the track successfully. And that Alpine doing a 136.6. Slower than I thought it'd be.
I always thought the Alpines were French, not Korean.
Brian, that's so racist of you. People can love whoever they want these days. So,
dang it, Brian.
It's
canceled again.
Your S-car gone, Brian.
You might get that. It might be the phone.
That beetle was certainly less angry this time.
There you go. Went to some anger management courses. It's toned itself down.
It had a stern talking to itself.
It did.
You would not slidey. That sounded Japanese.
Well, certainly I did. It certainly did better. It's roughly 3.5 seconds faster. So. And we've got a car coming down. It is the car that we have yet to see a time for. Okay, a 132.5. So certainly, so assuming our delta remains the same, he was probably around a 135 on that first lap for the 2025 Mustang. And the other Mustang coming down with a 130. So 3 seconds faster. Finding that time. With the Alpine running a 132, so finding again 4 seconds. Tire sexuals love is valid. I think we may have lost Mark again because he's quiet. And he generally would have let those comments go quietly into the night.
Yes.
Oh no. All right. Well, Mark, you're frozen and we can't hear you, so I'm going to boot you and come on back in. Toodaloo. Oh, goodness gracious. The things we got to do, so.
Out.
There we go. Hello again.
All right,
There you see it again now.
we're back again.
We're back.
Oy vey.
What is the next stop for one lap? Well, the next stop for one lap is one that we're probably really going to need a good meteorologist for because we are going to be in High Plains, Colorado, or Deer Trail, Colorado. At the end of today, we're going to be at High Plains tomorrow. So, yay, us. 129.5. And then that, let's see here. Yeah, everybody staying pretty consistent on that third lap. That Mustang picking up a second.
So looking at the current forecast for Deer Trail,
Yes, let's see.
it looks like the snow is going to come in right behind us.
Right behind us.
Right behind us. So
Okay.
there's a winter weather advisory for Deer Trail that begins at 5 p.m. tomorrow.
And which way is it coming from?
I would believe
From
it
the
would be
The
coming
sky.
from the north and the west.
It's coming
Okay,
from
Mark
the up.
Roker.
But we're going north after that.
We're going northeast.
Yeah.
It's going to be coming from the northwest.
So we are going to be trying to outrun the snow.
Correct.
But is it going to be
Sounds like a
raining?
challenge.
There is a chance of about 6/10 of rain. But tomorrow's high, which is 50,
That's lovely.
will be at midnight.
Well, that's less lovely.
And it looks like at about 12 p.m. it's going to be mid 40s.
So
Then it's going to deteriorate post that.
So Bill Morton actually has a relevant comment. He says snowy tumbleweeds, which I believe are just called snowballs at that point. So that would be pretty hilarious.
More like snowman body sections.
Right? No cannonballs. Pelting cars all the way around the track.
Torso, chest, head.
Yeah, there's some great photos of those stuck to my M4 a few years ago.
Yeah. Snow Problem Raceway. No, that used to be down in Louisiana. That was No Problem Raceway. And I can tell you from firsthand experience in 2011, that was a big problem for us because we bent Penard bars down there, and that was not fun. Is that the PA right now?
I don't know if that works or not.
No, you can find out. High at midnight, yoinks. Yeah, I think some of the drivers wind up high at midnight too.
This is the outlap for our next group, I believe.
Yes, it is. You've got that lightweight BMW M3 with a lot of miles on that sucker.
Yep. And then we got Kentucky Boys Team 2.
Yep.
With one Kentucky boy and one recently transplanted Ohio boy.
There's Ion.
There he is. Moving quick as ever.
And the Lotus of Mike
Some
Weisling.
bitch racing.
Hello, gentlemen.
Oh, I've cut Scotty's head off. It's back again. Phew!
I can see it. There.
Oh, must be it was only in my frame. Thank goodness.
Mustang GT making a lot of noise from Mark.
Yeah.
All right, we've got
Getting the track is all marked up.
Then we've got the Exige out and about, followed by that GR Corolla, and then the Acura.
I see Ed background there teasing the ball. That curving head to the right.
Yep.
The hurricane force winds have just toppled me over.
It seems to be a little bit more windy for sure.
Yep.
Wind picking up.
Yep. The winds here forecast 21, gusting to 30 from the south-southwest. For whoever that was that asked earlier about the barometric pressure, about 29.76.
What's up, Scotty and Frank? Prediction for the Pinata at 131.5. Well, let's see. Oh, we can certainly go full screen for the for the climb here. If you'd like to see that, we can look at that. Well, we go there. In fact, we can. Let's go here, and this is our front cam, and then we can go. We go bring our guest on. There you go. There's your full screen. You ask and you shall receive. It's because we love this track. Mark, you're full screen now, buddy. So you call the action from where you are.
Oh my goodness! I don't know what's. Well, Tim Cantori just stopped by, so I know I'm dead. The wind does seem to gust quite a bit right here. I think we're going to have Ed coming into the frame here in just a few minutes in that lightweight M3. And he's been leaning on that baby quite hard through here.
There you go.
He's definitely hard on the braking, coming in and getting everything he's got out of that. Let's see what we got next. I think it's the Mustang. Yep. Ed seems to be pulling away from the Mustang pretty good.
Well, let's see here what they're doing. So if we take a look really quick at their times, we've got the
Lotus is definitely catching the Mustang.
Well, yeah, I mean Ed's fully 5 seconds faster than the Mustang at this point, so certainly a doing better.
Got a little hot hatch.
Yep. Woo. Mark coming down in a hurry. But being caught by let's see who that was now. That lap there. They have to go back here for a moment. Let's refresh this. There we go. $129. So it looks like we're missing a little bit of timing. I'm assuming that they might be having some connectivity issues there. That's why we're not seeing it right away.
Matt, is your computer on?
Have you tried turning it off and on?
Alt F4.
There you go.
Here comes our Mustang. Let's see how close the Lotus is this time.
Have left?
The Lotus is right in the frame with him. It's a good thing this is a last lap.
There we go. Lotus is catching him. No doubt. That car making a lot of noise. We hear it behind us, but that Lotus quietly reeling him in.
Yeah, it's obviously the Mustang's getting him coming up out of this corner here, but the Lotus has definitely reeled him in on
Let's
the tighter
see.
portions
Coming
of the
across the
track.
front, we can see them getting pretty close there. So, yep, finishing off very close, taking the checkered for them. Yes, but then you wouldn't be able to see the standings because they get pretty small and we can't change the window size. Matt and I, with P1 Timing, tried doing that ahead of time, and it seems to be that this is our best way to make that happen. So we can. I mean, look, if we want to try that, we can certainly do that. So let's go over to our website here. We can absolutely do this. Let's try it. Let's see what we got here. Let's add a widget overlay. There you go. So we can move this guy like that. But now I'm not sure if you guys can see this or not, but that is the timing.
I know I can't see it.
I know I can't read it either, but I mean, if I squint, I can a little bit. So they're all on their cooldown now, and as they do that, we can go and see some of the cars taken out to the track now.
Like the Wayland Corvette headed out first.
Yep. Followed by, I think that's Howard.
Nope.
Yep.
That is the Zakuzas brothers.
Yakuza's.
Well, yeah.
Son of a-
Then the off-leash lapdogs, the DBX.
Mhm. And there's Ted Castle and Bill and Ted there.
We broadcast our live feed sideways.
We had some try, but I think they're just having issues with their cell service here today.
I think so.
Because we've had people try and come in, prop the top off, and maybe place it down at the bottom. Well, we have that. So if we go to, we can show people here. We got time. So we got our timing screen here. So we have two versions of our timing screen. We have this one, and we have another one like this. So we've actually tried that as well, kind of putting that there. But either way, then it becomes hard to read because remember the whole screen, we have to be able to see the red and we have to be able to kind of see the latest finish. But if we don't want to see that, then we can just go this way, and then we're just seeing the red. But we can certainly make this a little larger.
There's no pleasing you people.
It's true.
Our first car through on the outlap is definitely testing grip levels.
There we go.
Tell that they've possibly been here before. It wasn't more of a.
Yes, they certainly have.
Here comes our Aston. Almost missed one.
Well. Let's try a new. Here.
Whoever was calling, the wind was making your call kind of not work. Can you repeat that, please?
No, it worked. You just couldn't hear it.
All right.
Ed doing a little cool down.
Copy that. Cause you to break up. Make sure you're on channel 1, 2, please.
So we actually can't crop the top. We just have to kind of move it around to the point of where it'll work. So I'm working on something here. Let's go.
Kicked off.
Yeah. And we got time, so we can play with things here. I mean, it was always our intention to try and find the best way to do this. So, no worries.
Be our first hot lap through here, coming up in right now. Very composed, tidy.
Here. Oh, now you got nothing, right? There we go. Let's move this one to do the pit road reporting. And let's change this over here. And then we'll go to y'all and do a little bit of that. So there's your one screen. There you go. It could be a little bit better for you.
Our front car.
The DBX actually toting the mail down the front stretch.
No, it's got some power to do it, so I would hope so. Well,
Every bit of the curbing, exit curbing being used on that one. Definitely pulling away. Our first vet's definitely pulling away from the C8.
actually, what we can do also is if we move this guy over, we can just have a smaller. Doo-doo-doo-doo.
There's our round 2.
Doo-doo-doo-doo. Doo-doo-doo-doo. We can do things. This, and we can make this the other. Doo-doo-doo-doo.
Different lines.
Doo-doo-doo-doo.
More conservative this time.
A little bit more. Doo-doo-doo-doo. There you go.
Checker flag is out.
It's so funny watching you.
We can do things.
Yes.
Oh, I got. We have space to do something else too. I can do this. Do-do-do, do-do-do-do, do-do-do-do. Muppet song. Because we are Muppets, so I guess what we can do now. Oh, I can
It's
mess the
time
whole
to
thing
play
up.
the music. It's time to light the lights. It's time to get things started on the Muppet Show tonight. Do-do-do-do.
Being the Muppets, are you the two grouchy guys in the balcony?
Yes.
Yep. Yep. Let's go on both. We have lots of things to swap with. Yes. Source. Let's go to. There you go. And now they can see us. They can see us and everything else. We're gonna have like all the options pretty soon.
I have a feeling if we don't stop this, the ghost of my father is going to scream down from heaven saying, "Put it on a channel and leave it."
This is what we do.
Our last turn checker is the silver Corvette. Let's follow that car.
What do you see now? Now this isn't quite correct. There we go. A little bit more. Little bit more
Enhance.
enhanced. Why is the track cam? Because I put a nice border around it. You want to see it perfectly square? Goodness gracious. There's the classic, there's the wide we can do, and I can change that. So we can make our corner radius there. It's now a square. Are you happy now? A rectangle, technically. I learned my shapes. Just trying to make
Square peg round hole.
Yep.
I didn't learn my shapes. I leered my shapes.
Oh yes, it is Monday, all day long.
If we're this silly today,
Yeah, it's only going to get a lot worse. It's going to be terrible.
The sad part is we think we're silly. No one else does.
You know what? That's all that matters.
exactly.
Because we have to be in a car with the whole of us, all four of us, all week. So it's got to work some way.
Well, it's not the first time.
Nope, and it won't be the last.
No. It's funny because Randy had said, I was talking to him this morning. He goes, "You're not driving?" I go, "Well, in the transits." He goes, "No, I mean on track. Where's your car?" I go, "No, I'm just out here doing, media things." Oh, what a waste, he says.
Really? Clearly, he hasn't been in our minivan of enjoyment.
Well, yeah, apparently he gives me more credit for my driving than I do. I said, "Well, geez, Randy, thanks," but I kind of found myself losing the spirit of the event in the competition part.
Still praying for the Step Brothers Talladega Nights crossover. I mean, we're not
Right.
far from that. We had the Talladega Nights instance this morning because my sunglasses were stuck in the in my bag, and we grabbed one of these awesome TireRack.com sunglasses, and they had the big QR code, and I put them on. I said, "Man, I do love QR codes, but this one is inconveniently placed." Driving to the track today, so we're not far off from that. All right, so we've got that.
Did you touch my drum set?
What's that?
Did you touch my drum set?
Maybe a little. I snared it.
Oh,
Got that. Alrighty, so let's actually get back to what we're supposed to do. So we've got the that Honda running across the line, taking off from HRT with Jim Bob next, and that Corvette, and then followed by a car that I think is getting covered by the Hallett. There we go.
Oh, it's the M2.
It is an M2. It is not the M2. It is
an M2. And there's B2.
Yep, that is B2.
And then the last car is the insert coin to continue Toyota GR86.
Mm-hmm. It's a tiny bit smaller. So you can... There we go.
John Hall checking in. So much room for activities.
So actually, we can do. So I can. Oh, I can. So we can actually have even another camera angle here.
Do we really need another one?
Why not? We can make this. Oh, here we go. Now we can show everybody what it actually looks like. Our setup. Why is it upside down though? Oh, it's the desk view. This is our robot. Why it's mirroring stuff. That's
He's having a little bit of a wide moment here. Too tiny, quiet.
Yep. Well, that Honda Civic Si starting off with a 140.11, and that Stingray coming around with Jim Bob at a 135.3. I can read numbers.
GR86 was a little tail happy coming up over the hill into the braking.
Well, that M2 running a 136.6, so I'm assuming that SI is probably going to be down on the 137s next. Let's see how they come across. GR86 running a 139.1, so a little bit faster than that Civic Si.
That's a standing start. You got to remember, so it's pretty tough for the really low horsepower cars to get a good first lap because you're a standing start. It's
Stop
they lose
trying
some
to
time off
defend.
the line.
Stop trying to defend Zippy.
I'm just stating facts.
But the front stretcher's a tailwind, so they ought to be able to get up to speed super fast.
True. It's
Looking at Chip holding the flag.
yeah. That flag
It's about
take.
stiff.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's definitely crazy. And
That green flag's
looks like
taking a
our
little blue pill.
C8 is. Looks like our C8's kind of reeling in the lead car.
And we've got. There we go. Here we go. Honda coming down across the start finish line.
Tailwind engaged.
134. Okay, so they picked up 6 seconds. They found.
Yep.
So not bad. Hustling around pretty good. And 4 seconds found for Jim Bob. So Jim Bob should be reeling in that Honda a little bit there. I think they went out 15 seconds apart, so we'll see how they fare this lap.
Yep, here comes the M2.
The M2 only finding a second there. Second and a half.
Should have the GR86 coming at you pretty quick.
I think he's picked up a little chunk of time.
Yeah. Yep. Absolutely. 7 seconds for that GR86.
Yep.
So, I mean, if we
supports my statement.
But you know what supports our statement? The fact that it was hauling down the front straight. So that tailwind is certainly helping it. And by the time they get to you, it's just a front, it's just a headwind.
A headwind and a climb.
And a climb.
Uphill.
Yeah. Yeah. So they got everything working against it where you are.
Yes, all of it. Comes our Honda. Corvette is now right in the same frame.
Yep. Yeah, that's what we figured, because 15 seconds they went out about. So, the Corvette's certainly picking up about 7 seconds a lap, it looks like. So maybe next lap, final lap, they might have them here. But this is their third, so.
Yep. RM2 for the third and final time.
Yep. So we got that SI picking up 1 more second there for a 133. Jim Bob also picking up gaining a second, 132. So lost a little bit that one. May have tried a little bit too hard on second lap. Third lap lost.
GR86 looks like he's reeling in the M2 now that they've up and going here.
I'll let you know, we've got the M2 here, and the M2 doing a 135.8, so fairly consistent. Picks up 0.7 of a second from the previous lap. And then, didn't close on him too much. 132.865. I mean, realistically, only 100th off from the previous lap, so very consistent, very well driven.
That lap there was a few seconds faster than the M2 for the GR86, correct?
Well, the GR86 was a 10th faster, 100th faster or slower on this lap, but the M2 was slower by a second, so that's where they picked up the time.
Right. Yeah, you could tell that the gap between the two had definitely shrunk.
Yep.
Coming out.
Kirk Barber showing us some love, texting us, loving the coverage. Keep it up. Listen to the One Lap family. Be back soon.
Why are you texting him and not me, Barber? Come on, Kirky.
You only wish you knew.
Looks like we'll have 5 cars this year. 5.
Who's Brock yelling at in the background?
Everybody. The radio just coming on saying we got 5 cars now, so it's fine. I mean, we've had 5 cars for the past 6 run groups.
Well, there were a couple of groups that went back out with 4 because they didn't feel comfortable with the
wind.
Yeah. I heard on the radio said, they felt more comfortable running 4. It's not about comfortable.
That's not. We don't care about your comfort.
You mess with us, we'll run 8.
This has nothing to do with that.
On a quarter-mile oval.
Backwards, upside down,
uphill both ways, through waist-deep snow. And I was thankful.
Broken glass. No shoes. There's Howard's car.
Yeah.
There's Rowdy. Dad bod car mod car 2.
Yep. So get knocked over. Oh, hi everybody. Not sure what happened there. I think our internet got knocked out. Elon did something, or we didn't do something. I don't know. But we're back. I got to knock Mark out so he can call back in, I suppose. But now our big stream is gone. So apologies. Stuff happens. We'll deal with it. Oh, I wonder if it. Oh, we're still on ours. Okay. Hi, Mark.
All
Yeah,
right.
look at.
Hey,
You
I'm
got
back
it.
again.
How you doing?
Just getting ready to. One car we unfortunately won't see today is the Griswold's wagon.
Yep. All your work, you got them to yesterday, and they got through yesterday, and then they won't go any further past yesterday.
Yep, they lost an axle seal, it sounds like. So,
Yep. But luckily they were going to mend it, and very funny, Barber. So they were going to mend it and get back to Omaha, and they were going to pick up the Focus RS that they ran last year and meet us, I believe, in Hastings.
Yeah, missing the snow.
yes.
Missing the snow.
And then just driving north, basically, which is certainly more useful.
But this year was supposed to be a celebration for the family truckster because they were going to
So,
retire it.
Yep,
Yeah.
that's right. Well, it retired itself.
Yep.
So it's always better to retire on your own terms.
Yep.
Right.
Instead of going out on a Viking funeral.
Yep. It had a 401k. You get it?
Cooper coming through, trying to maintain as much momentum as possible.
Well, I can tell you
Same
that
thing.
Latifa ran a 139.2 on his first lap standing start, and that Audi, the Rowdy Audi, ran a 141.2. And then that economy Corolla, dad by car mod, a 139.6. That Mini Cooper still trying to find its way here. There it goes, 142.6. So just a tick slower than the Audi. And that Miata, 139.7. So, well, hustling around pretty good.
Miata is always
Yeah,
answer.
they're definitely trying to keep their momentum up here because it's a tough spot for the low horsepower cars coming into the corner, and then you're exiting and it's all uphill, and then of course it's a giant headwind right now, so that doesn't help them either.
All right, let's see what we got coming down the line here.
Rowdy into the frame. And Dadbot car mod is definitely catching Rowdy.
Well, that car only weighs 7 pounds.
All right. So we've got the Corvette. Howard picked up a handful of seconds there. So found 5 seconds that lap.
Here comes our Cooper.
And here comes our Pavlikai at a 140. So they found a second. And very close by was that Corolla. So I think we're going to see a pass probably before they get to you, Mark, between that Audi and the Corolla. That Audi, the Corolla, running a 133 as opposed to the 139 for the first lap. So certainly hustling pretty good.
And we
And
can see over here
that Cooper S, a
they are the
136
Audi and the
instead of a
Corolla.
132. And a 139 over a 135. So, yeah, everybody picked
There's
up.
the gap. Watch is going to be really close. It's kind of tough to see from a vantage point, but the Corolla is definitely all over Rowdy.
Yeah, I think the only thing that might have its advantage is going uphill here.
Yep.
So there's Howard. Let's see how close that Audi is to the Corolla or vice versa. We might see him climb over that little hump together. 1, 2.
Yep,
Yep, there
right
they go.
there.
That checker flag is out.
Woo. That by car mod, certainly on the hunt. Howard finishing off with a 133, finding a little more time on
Well,
that
we
lap.
can watch right here's the pass.
There is the pass, and we're going to see them actually as they come down here. So we can go here to that and watch them come down. Let's see where they
That
come
was a
out.
good display, though, of how Dad bod car mod.
Yep, he made it. Made it stick. That by car mod effectuating that pass. Nicely done.
He had great momentum, so he didn't get horsepower up the hill.
Yep. And he clawed for everything he was worth. I guess that motor working wonders. Taking the checker.
Here's other parts of the Dad bod car mod team cheering them on.
There you go.
Follow that car around, please.
Looking out across the track, I was concerned for a second. I thought that Godzilla may be coming towards us, but no, it's just a very large rooster.
There are a lot of big cocks around here. There's one in here with us too. Yeah.
I haven't figured out the fascination with
There
Hallett
are lots of roosters all over the
and
place.
roosters.
And yeah, there are. Oh, maybe that's a question for Gemini. Although you might get moderated.
This has Grok. See if Grok.
There you go. Bling.
I already see Amanda out there having fun on her outlap already.
Oh, she's gonna have fun anytime she goes out. I don't think that's even a question. We can put ourselves in gippers.
Amanda using the dirt with one arm out the window
That's
on the outlap.
That's our girl.
Wow.
Okay. What do you got, Brian? What does our research say here? We got Amos and Liz coming up to the line.
It says every morning at 7 a.m. the track plays a loud, grating novelty rooster song, a clucked version of Glenn Miller's "In the Mood" by Ray Stevens over the PA system.
Any particular reason? Do people live on track?
I think
Because
they
they
do it
can-
on race weekends to wake everybody up.
Okay.
I thought I had broken Grok for a second because it was like
was thinking-
taking so long.
I'm thinking. It had to invent an answer. So that's the best it came up with.
Said the rooster statues tie in to the track's long-running playful rooster theme, centered on its famous morning wake-up calls.
Okay.
Listen, Cliff Clavin, no one believes you.
Listen here, there, Normie.
How long we got? So, if you recall, we were talking about electric vehicles earlier. I just got a text from Randy. We're trying to make a charger work. How long we got, please? Well, let me find out for Randy here.
You have until the time that you're supposed to be out on track.
I'll answer that after I have a real answer to follow up with.
Your run
I am
group
so
starts in
helpful.
45 seconds.
Right.
Whoa, Amanda! I don't know if you could see that on the. She hit the curbing. The rear of the car bounced a little and got lively.
Mm-hmm. I mean, call Mr. Yates here so we can find out what time we're doing live this afternoon.
He's I think he's getting ready to walk through.
Let's see what type of a show Amanda's going to put on for us coming in here. Here she comes.
Let's see.
Oh, yeah.
Giving it all the Chevy Beans.
Our little Beamer carrying all 17 horsepower.
I tell you what, if that Rambler wagon had any more body roll, it would have struck oil.
Yeah. Our Volvo wagon is quite well behaved, and it just kind of goes around and does its thing.
Yep, here comes Ray in the 2002s coming across the line.
Thank you. What's up?
Let's see if we can watch in the background here, just to the left of those stands. Amanda will be coming up through here, and she's liable to do something crazy over the curbing again.
So this will be going for until this session is over, and this afternoon we'll probably get most of it, similar to what we did yesterday. And but we are going to be going live every day. The schedule, you can pretty much tie into what our website is, even though I think that's still on Pacific time. So generally we're going live about 9 o'clock every day in whatever time zone we're in. So we're in CST today. Tomorrow I think we're still in CST.
Nope, we will be in Mountain tomorrow.
So 2 hours back.
Yep.
So 2 hours back, it'll be 9 Mountains. So if you're Eastern, that's 11 o'clock Eastern time. So you can absolutely tune in every day and watch the shenanigans and the very valuable commentary that we bring to the table. Oh, hey, Brock.
Guys, check the timing. I think catching the Porsche.
So we've got
YouTube channel.
Yep.
Oh, Pocket 3.
Yep. We got Pocket. How y'all doing?
My name's Alex. How you doing?
Hey, Alex. Alex,
Hey,
you can say hi. You people can see.
What's up, guys? I'm with the racetrack, Hallett. Thanks for tuning in. We love you guys.
Okay, so I got a question.
Sure.
Yeah.
So we pulled it up on. I asked Super Grok a few minutes ago. What's the deal with all the damn roosters?
Okay. So you've heard the chicken song.
Yeah.
In the morning. That is the origin of the meme or the legend or whatever you want. Like, so we started there, and then somebody brought out a chicken, and then there was a chicken to go with the song, and then we had 2 chickens because somebody did that, and then make another chicken, and then we got Scott that's got a giant one across the way that we've got there. So now they're just part of the track. There's lore with all of them, and we've got certain chickens in certain corners that may or may not resemble some of the corner workers that work there pretty often. And so there's a lot of really fun stuff that goes with it, and we really enjoy it. I don't know, it's something new and
We
exciting.
may have a pass here, guys.
How long have you been there?
That's a fast guy right there.
What the hell? Tomo's coming out of the woodwork.
Guys, I don't know if you can hear me, but you may have a pass for the Wrangler coming onto the front stretch.
No kidding. All right, let's see. Well,
The Wrangler has wheeled the Porsche in.
Wow.
That's something.
Oh,
That's a statement.
Almost.
Almost. That is a statement that has never been made before,
No.
ever in the history of anywhere.
Today. Maybe Leonard. That'd be the only other spot. Like
I can't believe that Tomo just came out of the woodwork.
Yeah.
Apparently he was sleeping here. I had no idea.
What?
Tomo just gets up from the bed back there, just kind of walks out here, and I have no idea how long he's been there.
Enjoying a power nap.
I guess.
So Grok did not lie. Grok actually told the truth on the origin of the roosters.
You know we have to play.
Chicken dance?
Nope.
You might not be out.
Well, remember, we don't want to get a copyright strike.
Oh, okay. Don't matter.
Carver's track pit stop in Super Troopers. Oh, wow. Just remember, don't play more than 10 seconds of it.
I'll pause it every 10 seconds. Or we just talk over it and then it's fine. So, yep. And for those of you who are too young to understand what this is, Alice in Chains Rooster. So. That's what they need to play in the morning.
Yeah.
Not the drinking song. Oh man. I should probably get back to Randy now because that was the whole point of this exercise to begin with before all the other stuff happened.
Well, Solomon usually calls me right back.
I know. Hey Randy.
10 cars are on course. This group will have 5 cars.
Oh, Bowen.
Hey Randy. So the official answer is no sooner than 12:30, but probably closer to 1. Here. Oh no. All right. Yeah. Oh my goodness.
Tell him he doesn't get all this personal concierge.
No, we'll chat about that when you get back, because I'm keen to find out a few things. All right, Randy. Take care. So, latest from Randy is that they are trying to get sorted out the charger now, is because they it says 200, but they're only giving him 50 watts.
Oh boy.
So yeah, it's going to be slow for him. So again,
They have to go 88 miles an hour.
Yep, 1.21 gigawatts. Yep.
He's going to pull his hair out and looking like Doc Brown by the end of the week.
I'm just still amazed that we just have a Tomo get up and walk out.
It's like he manifested.
So you literally, Tomo was sleeping in the background and you had no idea.
I had no idea.
I think he was in the other bathroom.
No, he got up. He was putting his. I turned around. I see him putting his shoes on and getting up from the bed. He was literally.
That's
back
awesome.
there. That is hilarious.
So is this? This looks like this is Bridget driving.
Yes, Bridget told me yesterday that she
All
would
right.
be driving Hallett.
Yep.
Because I asked
Good for
her
her.
after Fred was so fast yesterday at Nashville, I asked her, I said, "Was that you in the car?" And she goes, "No, that was Fred."
Well, they were fast in the morning, and he was a little slower in the afternoon. So maybe Bridget drove in the morning.
No,
it was Fred.
No, it was Fred, both sessions. And she told me that she would be driving both sessions today because she loves Hallett.
We've got that Mustang down and away.
But I figure she's going to throw down a scorcher of a time this morning, and Fred's going to be mad. And he goes, "I'm driving this afternoon."
What the Fred?
And then we'll be going, "What the Fred?"
What the Fred?
Here's the EBBQ Crossfire.
Mm-hmm.
You can see down there, Mustang. Boss.
If the Crossfire doesn't do well, you just have to turn it sideways.
Yeah.
And it fixes itself.
5 cars in this group.
All right. Let's go, Bridget. Woo! Come on, Bridget. Go ahead. There she goes. Is this... No, it's not the first... Well, is this the first track that she's done on the one, though?
No.
No?
No. Now, she drove... I know she drove in 23.
Okay.
And possibly... Oh. Right?
Ideas for Randy. John Hall giving us a great idea for Randy. We'll share that with him when we chat with him later. It was a... I'll bring this up. Let's see here. So we have a great idea for Randy. You can see it's a generator strapped to a Tesla. Very eco-friendly.
That's what I said last night. I said the only way I'd do one lap in an electric vehicle is if I was towing a 30 kW generator around.
Boogie, woogie, woogie. All right. So we got a 144 for the Mustang, a 137 for the Camaro of the Winged Dynasty.
John and Jared.
John and Jared, and of course I've got my pin commemorating Wendell.
Here
Wendell,
comes Bridget for
hope you're
her
having
first
a
lap
good
of
time
the
watching us.
2026 one lap.
There you go. Go, Bridget, go. Crossfire running a 151, so trying to find Mike Roberts. Has been here before. A few hundred times.
Yep.
That 330i running a 147. But that's not the SRT, is it? That's just a regular Crossfire, isn't it?
Yeah.
Yeah, okay. So not all the powers in that one. All right, Bridget. Bridget coming down with a 149. Respectable. Mid-pack.
I do believe our boss is getting reeled in by the Camaro. Oh, big time. I see a pass here. Maybe not right here, but
Excuse me.
oh boy.
Coming through. Pardon. Let's see if they make it effectuated down by the front here.
I think maybe not the boss pulled out a little bit here on the back, but I would say this next lap is going to be a pass. And they are definitely pulling on the
They
field.
are close. They are certainly close. So that was a 132 versus a 135. So again, 3 seconds on the Camaro's pulling in the boss here. So my guess is by the time they get around turn 2, we might have seen that done. So coming up that hump, you'll probably see the Camaro first.
Yep, and then we've got the BMW reeling in.
Yeah, look at that.
Split fire.
Yep.
I would expect next lap
To
possibly see a pass there. Here comes Bridget.
Yep. Go Bridget. Well, that means she's closing a little bit too if she's that close to those two. So let's see here. We've got the Crossfire coming down. Crossfire running a 147.5 with the BMW running a 142. So again, it's 4 seconds a lap there, 5 seconds a lap. And then we got Bridget. Let's see. She is coming around the corner. Anytime now. Anytime.
She'll be coming around the corner when she comes.
I can see in the background here. All over.
Yep. Bridget running a 144, so she found a bunch of time. 5 seconds on that lap. Yep. Great job, Bridget. Keep it up. Up. Still fighting. Mustang still trying to stay in front of that Camaro, so maybe they'll get it done here.
Yeah, it looks like on the back stretch here, they are getting that done. Or the Camaro's trying.
Let's see.
The Mustang said no.
As long as he's not blocking.
Oh.
Yep.
Oh, here we go.
Here we go. Go up to the checkered flag. He's trying to get him. It's a drag race.
Oh, he got him.
Spits him. All right. So we've got a 148.6. I didn't even register there for the Camaro, but it was
Matt's sitting there scratching his head. What the hell do I do now?
I know, right? It's like,
God damn.
I didn't think we were wheel to wheel, but apparently we are. Is this the last run group, or do we have cars waiting here? I can't see if we
Split
have
fire.
We got looks like we got maybe one more group. I see the 350Z.
Okay.
So somewhere in the back of the track somewhere, the BMW did get around the split fire.
Okay.
Crossfire.
Crossfire.
Crossfire. And then here comes Bridget. She may be closing on you.
Well, let's see here. We've got the BMW coming across the line. BMW comes with a 141.3, and that Crossfire coming out with a 146. So certainly 5 seconds faster a lap will make that happen. And then Bridget, I'm going to come around the corner to finish off the morning session for her. Anytime now. There we go.
Yep, here she comes.
Running down to the line. So 144 was the last lap. It's a 146, so she added a little bit of time there, 2 seconds.
So we have at least one more group left, but
Okay.
I can't tell because since they've closed in and made that
Oh,
area so nice, I can't see around the corner of the building, but I do see the 350
okay.
and I do see Truck Yeah.
So is that Ray Moser?
Yes, it is.
Ray Moser's back.
Yes, he is.
Okay, so Ray Moser found his way back. Good job, Ray.
Well, they were going to a machine shop this morning that was going to grind down and hone those brake pads.
Okay. Finding a solution.
I'm shocked we didn't use Brock's pen, aka chisel, for his tablet.
right,
we can
car's on
see
track.
in its natural habitat in the way back the sloth.
There you go.
Ion
So,
in its natural
I
habitat.
think this. Oh, wait, so we got 3 cars here. We got a third vehicle. What vehicle was that?
I
It went by us.
dunno.
But I think this is probably it because that was 3.
Yep.
And unless we're gonna go one at a time now, it's gonna be an interminable amount of time. So
If we're going one at a time, we're going to end the broadcast right now.
let's head over to Colorado to get snowed on. But
Especially since I drank almost a whole bottle of water and I can't stand here much longer.
Just hang it over the rail.
There's people here in a car.
Tell them to close their
I don't
eyes.
think ain't nobody want to see none of that.
So you can always go to Mark's OnlyFans and this way you can support
Yes.
him anytime you like.
Yes, support my car addiction.
Like and subscribe.
I'm retired and I'm on a fixed income, so we're looking for new ways.
But whose fixed incomes include 2 commas?
I think it's safe to say that everybody watching the stream today has
Emotional damage.
So the 350Z, is this the outlap, like the sighting lap?
this
Yes.
is the sight and lap, yes.
So he was sighting the dirt.
Oh, well,
I don't know if you guys caught that.
you found it.
He sent it quite hard in the outlet.
Well, he's trying to
Checking the brake.
He's checking. Yeah, he had
Checking
some
the
brake
brake.
repairs done this morning, so I guess he's making sure those are taken care of.
Well, I mean, yeah, sure.
Yeah, those tires look a little dirty if you see them from here, from our vantage point here at the
Yeah,
window. He
that front left especially.
Yeah, he
Oh,
was
the
just checking the
Maulers.
grip level of the grass. He thought for a second he was in a Spec Miata.
Well,
the Lawlers are the 3rd car in the TDI.
okay.
Green flag.
It's gonna be fun to watch the truck, to be perfectly honest.
I think it will be too.
Especially from your vantage point.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It'll just be
And you know-
roof, and then grill coming up over.
Well, the great part is, they're not out there just. I mean, they're actually driving that thing pretty hard. So
Yeah,
it's
well,
fun to watch.
If you're gonna do it, you may as well do it. You know.
So
All right,
it
we got
looks
all
like they
3
sent
away.
the 350Z out first.
Yeah, we've got the 350Z, we've got the pickup, and then we've got the TDI or the Volkswagen Jetta. TDI.
It's TDI.
Is it TDI?
Yes, it is.
We have a TDI. We can say that. It's been a while since we said that.
Yeah. Since
Jenna
Jenna Wagner and her dad Jack.
Well, no, Victor.
Victor had it first.
Oh, that's right.
Jenna
Let's see
followed
how
it.
the
Victor, that's right. Victor,
Let's see how
another
the,
one who we've sadly lost over the years.
350Z makes out this time under speed. Right. Again.
Ooh, I hear that wind.
Oh, look, there goes Mark.
Look, kids,
If the wind gets that bad, everyone's screwed.
Yeah.
Okay, well, we kept her on the pavement for that part.
All right, there you go, Ray.
Definitely adjusted the entry. Well, here comes the truck, just giving it
He's
all
not
of it.
far behind, though.
No, he is not.
Silverado.
He's in the truck trying to scoot it forward to get it to go faster coming up out of the hole here.
What do you think he's doing? Racing
That
go-karts?
All right.
That was something. Here comes our TDI.
Ta-da.
Someone get on the radio and tell him to go a little bit wider and carry a little bit more momentum out of this one.
Well, you can give him a chat. All right, so you're not going to believe this, but the 350Z that ran a 144, the truck a 150, so 6 seconds. Not a big delta from a standing start for a truck versus a Z. And that TDI running a 154. So
that's clear now that has stretched some more because the 350Z is already kind of coming around the back and the truck is just coming around the front.
Well, I'm going to assume that the truck's probably got to start braking quite a bit earlier for turn 1 and 2 there.
If it has any left.
Yes.
Yeah, he started braking as soon as he came out of the last corner.
Flashbacks to 2007 with my co-driver that year. That was terrible. Putting that through the tire wall and not attempting to brake whatsoever because kids, drugs are bad. Don't do them.
This is your brain. This is your brain on dumb ideas.
Any questions?
All right, we'll have Truck U coming into the picture any second here.
I don't think it's a university.
Truck, yeah. Like Crossfire instead of Spitflies. Oh, no.
Oh boy.
Well, seeing as how the Z made it across the front with a 137, I don't think the truck's going to quite do that. So
Yeah. No.
we were hoping for something better, but yeah, reality has a cruel way of being a cruel mistress and letting us down on that one.
I wish I could have zoomed in and you could have seen the tire roll on the truck as it came through the corner.
Well,
It
the truck
was-
pulled
it was-
off
it
a
was impressive.
146, so the truck still did 4 seconds faster than his outlap.
That's awesome.
Not with that attitude, it won't.
There's parts for him.
Hey, Rob. Is he eating? Is he not paying attention to us? Is that why?
No, he's drinking water and ignoring us.
The TDI clawed back 4 seconds from the route lap, too, so well done.
He's probably already eaten like 4 times since we've been here.
He's had first breakfast, second breakfast, first brunch, second brunch, and now he's had his first lunch. There's 5.
What was time for dinner? I'm hungry.
That'll start around 2.
350Z definitely send it in a bit harder this time
There you go.
for its third and final lap. And there's our truck.
I get out.
You know, I should find the worst rated restaurant in like Wichita because we're going through there.
Yep.
And tell Rob that, oh, this place is great. I've made reservations for us. And we just keep motoring through Wichita and see if he shows up to the place.
That 350 wound up with a 137.6, so 0.2 faster on his third lap. So, yep, gained, did a little bit better. Not setting the track on fire, but certainly doing well, which is the name of the game. Get to the finish line and go a little faster every time.
And he didn't set his brakes on
TDI
fire.
for the third and final.
And Silverado moseying into view with a 148, so 2 seconds slower than his last lap.
Probably, the brake pads might be a little warm.
I'm going to assume.
Having to adjust some entries.
And
All
to
right,
finish off our morning session, Mark, thank you very much for your correspondence. We greatly appreciate you and that TDI taking the checkered flag with a 151, so 1.5 slower for that one. Mark, we'll see you back up here. We're on the second floor. Come up and join us and hang out. Thank you, sir.
Thank you. Thanks, everybody.
Yep. Well, Bri, we are back. Let me go changing this one around. Let's close that out and let's go back to this. We can. There's that. So that's our front straight. And let's go. Where did we go? I have no idea. I think we have to move a few things around. Who knows?
Oh, well.
Oh, well.
We tried.
We tried. Oh, there I am. There you are. Hi, Brian.
Hi, Solomon.
So that'll do it for this morning session here at Hallett Motor Racing Circuit in beautiful Jennings, Oklahoma. Thanks so much for joining us for the 2026 TireRack.com One Lap of America. And of course, all this coverage brought to you in part by, oops, Wrong one. I thought I had it queued up. Nope.
Nope.
The map.
Oh, the map.
Map of America. No, brought to you by partsfarm.com. That's small and I'm over here and I can't read it. So it's partsfarm.com. Go check him out. Show him some love. But of course, go check out.
Buy him a meal.
Buy him a meal because he's hungry. So yeah, buy more parts so he can buy food. I think that's the only reason why he's in business is to buy food. In any event.
Feed that tapeworm.
Feed that tapeworm. But thanks so much for watching, and we will be back this afternoon again. So between 12:31 CST, probably closer to 1 o'clock, as Brock said, because he wants to get some laps in here for some people. But yeah, thanks so much for hanging with us, and we will see you a little bit later this afternoon. So for Brian, myself, Mark, and Ian, right? So this is the 2026 TireRack.com One Lap of America. We'll catch up with you soon.
9 days, 3,500 on the dash. 18 races we avoid in the crash. Track competition, but the transit is the test. Rain or the sunshine, we don't ever get to rest. Road hazards lurking, unknowns on the way. We pushing the limits in the heat of the day. Tire Rack, one lap of America. 3,500 miles, that's endurance in the chest. Tire Rack, one lap of America. 18 races deep, we the best of the best. Endurance in the veins. 9 days down, 3,500.